Om Namah Shiva. 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 Om Namah Shiva.
Welcome. I invite you to join me now on an adventure exploring various landscapes through the lens of mindfulness. So I invite you to make yourself comfortable. Whether you choose to sit or lie down, ensure that you're warm, fully supported, so that you can give your body over to gravity and allow all tension to seep out of your body. If you would like to join me on a visualization, we will go to various landscapes and explore mindfully what there is there to explore. So first of all, ensuring that you're sitting or lying comfortably, that your spine is aligned, your arms by your sides, maybe your hands on your belly or in your lap. You may choose to scan your body for tension and dissolve any that you might find. And when you're ready, come and join me on this adventure. First of all, taking a trip to a wooded area. Imagine yourself amongst the trees. And in your mind's eye, create this landscape. Imagining yourself there, standing tall. What kind of trees are they? Are they slim birch trees or old ancient oaks? Maybe there's a mixture of trees. Are they evergreens or deciduous? And what colour are the leaves? Noticing just what you notice. Maybe touching the bark. Feeling how it feels under your hand. What can you smell? And taking your time just to settle into this landscape, feeling how it feels to be there amongst these trees. Each and every one a living being in its own right. Maybe amongst the trees, you feel the need to breathe deeply. Breathing in the oxygen the trees produce and that wonderful symbiotic relationship they have with mankind. Maybe you can hear the breeze in the branches of the trees. How does it feel to sit with your back leaning against the trunk of the tree? You might even want to hug a tree. But connecting with it any way you like. Noticing its bark. Is it smooth or rough? Is there lichen or moss? Just noticing what you notice, taking it in, noticing the patterns. Maybe looking up from below, through the branches and up to the sky. Being aware of how the sunlight comes in through the leaves, causing a dappling of light and shade. Feeling the ground beneath your feet if you're standing, or maybe you're sitting. Are there twigs or old leaves on the ground? Maybe there's moss or grass. But whatever the ground is covered in, explore it. Maybe even tasting those brambles or getting scratched by the thorns. Just noticing the colours, the shapes, the light and shade, and notice how you feel here in amongst these trees. Maybe standing tall and erect like the trees are. just being in this present moment, appreciating the forest, noticing it's a habitat for all sorts of animals and insects, birds and bees. And feeling that appreciation and gratitude flow through you as we leave this landscape and move on out to the moor. So imagining yourself now on the open moor, you can feel the breeze in your hair, the fresh caress of the wind on your face. You're in awe at the open landscape. You can see for miles the hills and the lochs, maybe the streams and ditches. Seeing the vegetation, maybe there's heather, giving the hills a purple hue, and seeing it up close. Each purple bell flower perfect in itself. Noticing the texture. Where's it growing? On the top of a peat bank. On the top of a wall. Feeling the spaciousness of the open moorland, the big skies, and noticing how that might make you feel. Maybe a sense of freedom. Lack of boundaries. You may even feel unburdened, able to move freely around. Despite the boggy ground. And you might even be aware of the odd animal. You might see a deer or an eagle flying high overhead. What can you hear? Maybe there's a trickle of water in the stream. Or maybe it's just the wind. So feeling the ground beneath your feet. Is it spongy? Squelchy and boggy? Maybe it's dry, like at the height of summer. But being aware there's no right way to feel it nor wrong way to feel it. Allowing your imagination to see it however it wants. And just imagining the sounds, the sights, the smells. Being aware of any thoughts that run through your mind. Before we move on to the next landscape, where up from the moorland you find yourself in the mountains. Maybe these heights are covered in snow. Maybe there are rocky outcrops. Maybe there's very little vegetation. And it feels quite harsh and rugged. The snow might be deep, or just a very light dusting. But you're aware of the bitter wind, but you're wrapped up warm. You're prepared for this terrain. So noticing what is under your feet. Are you following a path? Is it running up the mountainside or down into a valley? What are the sounds that you can hear here? Is there a smell? Maybe you become aware of the clear, clean air. Maybe heavy with moisture. Maybe there's mist swirling around. Or maybe it's a beautiful, clear day. You can see the ground falling away behind you. You can see how far you've come. Notice how you place your feet as you move on up this mountainside. Maybe choosing your footing carefully. Notice how you breathe with the extra effort of climbing. Maybe you're aware of the sense of success and achievement. However you're feeling, just feel those feelings. And when you're ready, transporting yourself in your imagination to our fourth landscape. Taking yourself down to the beach. And maybe you can see in the distance the mountains where you've just been. But now you're on the beach. You can hear the sea. The sound of the waves. The taste of the salt, the spray on your lips. Is it sand? Or pebbles or stones beneath your feet? Just noticing. Noticing what it's like to walk over this surface. Watching the waves. One after another. Maybe hearing some seagulls. Other seashore birds. Maybe there's an oyster catcher or a rock pigeon. Being aware of the cliffs or the sand dunes. Maybe you can see the marram grass swaying in the breeze. And feeling how it feels to be here in this landscape. Looking out at the wide, vast ocean. Noticing how its colour varies depending on the sky above. And as you stand here on the beach, being aware that the sun is sinking lower in the sky. At times peeping out from behind the clouds, and at other times hidden. noticing the rays that come through the clouds. Being aware of how the sunlight glints on the ocean. And noticing how you feel in this landscape. Maybe feeling peaceful, mesmerized by the waves. Noticing what there is to notice. Feeling whatever feelings want to arise. Being open to any message that your body wants to give you. And being aware that all 4 destinations have special messages. We feel differently in different environments. They each can teach us different things about ourselves. And feeling ourselves full of appreciation and gratitude for the wonders of Mother Earth, the variety of landscapes she offers us. And knowing that whether we go there in person or travel to these places in our imagination, there are wonders to behold. So as the sun sinks down, and the light starts to fade, I invite you to bring yourself back into your body, into the here and now. Feeling yourself back, your familiar room, your feet on the floor, your contact with the surface beneath you, grounding you to this moment. Feeling thankful for all the experiences and all the opportunities feeling steady, connected to the earth, and appreciative for all living things.